Hello, hello. Good evening, good time zone. Welcome on in. Picto, I know you're making tacos. You may not be able to hear this, but hello. Banjo, good to see you, friend. Welcome in. I hope you are doing well. We can just. Hey, Lilac. Thank you so much for joining and stopping by. It's good to see you. I hope you are doing well. We're playing some more Core Keeper. Picto will be joining us. They're working on some tacos right now. Gotta get some good food, but after that they'll be joining, and yeah, should be a good time. Hey, Mango, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, more Core Keeper. We've both really wanted to play it some more. And while I'm sure we could play it off stream, and that would be fine. We're gonna do this tonight. I didn't really have anything else I felt like streaming too much. So we're probably just gonna, I think, we'll have to wait and see what Picto says, but I feel like we're probably gonna be mostly just doing like chill, like base construction stuff tonight. I think we want to save like exploring and potentially like running into anything like really cool that's gonna make for like a really, intense or amusing reaction. I think we want to save that probably for like on Picto's stream. I know they have a lot of viewers who would probably want to see those kinds of things. But so we'll probably just have some cozy base building and construction stuff tonight. Love that y'all found something you wanted to play more of. Yeah, me too. It's been quite a while since I was this hooked by a multiplayer game. But we could actually just hop into a new World 1. Did I? I can't just... No. That's right. That's the one I made just for testing purposes. Yeah, I mean, we can hop in there and gather some stuff while we're oh, wait. Oh, you're back? Okay, never mind. Then we don't need to hop into our own world. Okay, let's get you in here and see how the audio levels are doing. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, it didn't copy.
Can you continue narrating some stuff?
Yeah, I can. Let me copy the game ID, and then I'm gonna go back to Discord, and I'm gonna hit enter.
Okay. And what are you gonna do next?
I'm gonna say hello to Chad. Hello, Sammy.
Still maxing out the bars.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'll be really quiet.
No one wants that.
I'll just talk like this the whole time.
I mean, that's a different kind of content than what I'm usually going for. Hey, Jay. Good to see you. Welcome in.
Good to see you, Lil. Hello.
Thank you for stopping by.
I think I saw a banjo earlier,
Hey,
too.
Sammy. You did see a banjo, yeah. Banjo, Lilac, Sammy, Mango, Jay. Lots of people.
Hello, friends. Thanks for being here.
Okay, so we don't need to be here. You said you sent me the thing in Discord,
the game
right?
ID. I did, yes.
Thank you. And luckily, this game by default makes those unseeable.
Oh, for you too?
Yeah, on the joining side too, it doesn't show up by default. Whatever you type into.
Oh my god, that's the.
They were thinking. It's a really great feature, and I'm really impressed by them.
This game.
Am
I still?
I think maybe you might still be a smidge loud. That's okay.
Am I quiet for you though? Like.
I suppose alternatively what we can do is turn down the desktop volume a little more and then turn up the in-game volume to compensate.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I think now you're hitting around where I hit usually.
Oh, okay. Ravison connected.
That's me. We're in.
We did it.
Very stream-friendly game, absolutely, yeah.
Oh yeah, I think. Well,
they
have an entire like Discord that's for like creators and stuff that are playing the game, like, or that will be probably potentially creating like a lot of like content for it, right? Obviously. And they
Forgot
are some
about
of the most like
streamer mode.
receptive in terms of like taking like feedback and ideas, and um they're really, really wanting the game to have like features
Mm-hmm.
and things that are like wanted by the community, and not just like, hey, the devs thought of this and we put it in the game. It's a, oh, hey, you wanted, like,
Oops.
I can't remember one of the things that they had, but
Oh yes.
yeah, but it's really cool. I wanna
Hmm.
I wanna make more bridges.
Absolutely. So I don't know if you caught it when you came back in as I was talking to chat, but I was saying that probably like what we were talking about for playing off stream, we would mostly do like base building and stuff tonight,
Oh yeah, that's fine.
and
Yeah,
save like
yeah.
exploration and like reaction heavy stuff for doing on your stream.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Because I imagine there are lots of viewers who would like to be present for those kinds of things.
Mhm. Oh, this is really cool to get to see like what your map looks like in comparison to mine.
Oh yeah, because we've got some different areas, right?
It's like mostly the same, but
There's a few spots. I think you've got some stuff like way over on this left side that I don't have.
yeah.
You've explored way
Yeah,
more
like
around there.
my northwest is a lot more like
Mm-hmm.
filled out.
Yeah, you did a bunch of stuff like in here where you saw like more of the big slimes and things. I think is where you were when that was
Mhm.
happening.
Mhm.
Um,
There's some slimes up there.
yeah, I mean we should. Okay, so it doesn't. It seems like that thing's path doesn't really go in the ring, but it's more of like a.
Mhm. Oh
It cuts in
God.
this way and circles back
When did
that
all
way.
of this I thought that we cleaned this up. Did we not?
I haven't cleaned any slime stuff over this way
Oh, okay.
because we had to run past all these when we came back into here, right?
Oh, right.
Um.
Yes.
Okay. What did you?
Um,
How much
I'm
tin do I
gonna
have? Oh, we put it all in the
do
smelter.
you do you mind? Do you want to take your food,
Oh, sure.
your wraps?
Were these mine?
Oh, were they mine?
I don't know.
I
They're
just want to
mine
cook
now.
this larva and see what it makes with the bomb pepper.
Are the larva cookable?
Yeah, only true survivors eat it, but it makes it into something.
Oh, okay.
Sammy, I'm doing okay. I took a shower and I went for like a walk and stuff, and it was right. Gooey pepper wrap.
A gooey pepper wrap? Interesting.
Plus 22 food, 21% movement speed for 1 minute, 2.8 health every second for 20 seconds, plus 6% critical chance for 2 minutes. What do you mean people don't eat the larva anymore? I'm gonna
That
go and
sounds pretty
like get
dope.
like that's like
Do some larva
incredible.
farming.
True survivors get wrecked. That's
And I'm doing fairly well as well. I went for a run today for the first time like since the fall, and it was hard,
mm.
but I'm glad I did it.
Oh my gosh, we have so many spare parts now.
Yeah, did you have anything you were excited to build out of this tin?
I mean, we need to do. Did we want to? Did we want to maybe work on building the railway?
I was thinking of working on building the railway, but I didn't know like because our whole current tech tree we just unlocked is tin based, right? So I didn't know if there was stuff like you wanted to build out of that first, with because I've got 70 tin bars on me now.
Why do you have 70?
Yeah,
I have 4.
I think we both put what we had gotten off that last journey into the smelter at the same time, so I think I just grabbed it all
Oh, and you
together.
just got it. Oh yeah. Sure.
But I mean, like if you wanted to make the carpenter table or the alchemy table or the painter's table or any of those things first, and then we could devote everything else towards the railway.
Oh, sure. I mean, are we? I guess my question is it probably smart of us to have like flesh out a base and like probably like in each of the zones? And then
and
just have
eventually
like a
have
really
a
dope.
network of railways taking us to everywhere.
Correct.
Yes. Did we? So do you want to maybe move maybe further in and like have our base like in the clay area, or is this like right here on the edge of the clay area?
I'm
fine?
okay because because we can because all this water here. I mean, if you're okay with it, we can like put stuff down and like have that be like we could
Oh
build
yeah, just like build
stuff
like
here.
walkways and stuff with like bridge our way across it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Water, in terms of like where to place the railway, I was thinking of trying to aim for like areas that are like large water or sandy, because those are so much quicker to mine through.
Sure.
So we could just
Sure.
like put wood across the water, and then I assume we can place railways down on the wood that we lay over water, I would think.
Yeah, I don't know if because like it's called like a wood bridge
Hmm.
used to cross chasms chasms and water, but also makes for a nice floor. So like
It probably
I mean,
functions the same as
I guess we
grounding.
could test it. Let me see. Well,
Do we have any of our rails with us, or are they all back at the base?
nope, I brought them with me.
Nice. Very high energy after very fun Rocky Horror Picture Show showing tonight. Oh, that's fun, Mango. That's
Oh,
awesome.
dope.
5th time going, their 30th anniversary of doing Rocky Horror. Oh, that's really cool.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I love that, Mango.
Do you know, Kay, been trying to finish Siberia 2/Complete 3 since you saw the new one came out today? Oh, nice. I've never played any of the Siberia games.
Yeah, so there you go.
Oh, perfect. Now, if that,
And then I'm
if you
assuming-
lay like another one here, will that automatically reorient itself?
Whoops. I have to like get resituated in terms of like, yes, it does.
Oh, I meant
just-
like on, if you laid it like on this side, would it automatically? Yes. Okay. Perfect. So it just makes a path wherever we put it.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it looks good too. Yeah. Okay, then in that case, I mean, we can always mine more tin.
Mhm.
So do we just want to turn all of this into rails for now? Is there any? Are there coordinates in the same? Is there any way for us to get a sense of how many squares we are from our base?
I have no idea.
Game ID's hidden. Players.
I don't
navigate. I don't know. I don't think there is. That's okay. Doesn't need to be.
I'm looking through toggle inventory, toggle map.
Damage numbers, minimap.
Zoom in map, zoom out of map, open chat. Swap to torch temporarily. Toggle spectated player. UI interact left. Oh, well, okay, that's probably second interact. Okay, so that's just the mouse buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Ping map.
Oh, we can ping?
Ping map is mouse button 3.
So that's like. That doesn't. What's most. Oh, yeah, that's. Okay, yeah. If you open the map, do you see those pings pulsing?
I'm in the menu.
Oh, that's okay.
Let me. I'm ready.
Oh. So far. Thank you so much. 5 months already?
Oh my gosh, 5 months.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. Welcome back to Name Pending. I really appreciate that.
Oh, I gotta do my
I
job.
hope you've been doing well.
There we go. I did my job.
Thank you. So you said you have the map open now?
Yes. Oh, I do. Yeah.
It's kind of. I
do
think it's just because
see
my mouse is
little-
old. Like it's hard to click my mouse wheel in and actually activate mouse 3.
Can you see mine?
Yes, yours is green.
Yeah, because that's my name and that's my thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think like.
Well, if we zoom all the way in, we can see each pixel. There's no way to actually determine.
Oh, you
I
mean to
don't
count?
think- Right, but
we can
that
get
would
we can get a rough estimate though. Like if I look at our current thing. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so if 10's about that far, then let's like roughly 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40. We're roughly 140, 150 away from our base. I don't think there's any way to get like diagonals on our cart.
Oh yeah, we just have to be.
So we just have to
You just have to do
go
like an
over
like
and
an
down the right
L.
amount, essentially.
Yeah.
But so we're roughly 150 away, which we have more than enough iron to make that right now because we've got 70 something. We get 5 for each, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I guess we want to make sure that we leave enough for the carts, because I don't know if like.
Oh yeah, we'll want at least a couple of carts probably.
Because I don't know if we take the cart with us or if it's like, you know what I mean? Like, is it just like a. Like,
Oh,
are
I
we gonna
wonder,
need
can
multiple
we-
mine carts?
I assume when we ride in the carts, can we also like, can we load things into a cart and send the cart down the rails without actually going with it?
I have no idea.
That'd be kind of cool.
Oh no, so far, welcome back.
Oh, your Twitch fully crashed? Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the 5 months. I really
Hold on,
appreciate
I can-
that. I'm so sorry
I
that
can-
it
I can redo it.
Oh, you don't have to do your job twice.
I did my job again.
I'm not paying you again.
Oh.
I'm just kidding, thank you.
Chat, it was really nice seeing all of you. I'm gonna.
Oh no. Welcome back to name pending so far. Thank you. Doing pretty well, thank you. And you? Okay, in that case.
Oh gosh, so each of the minecarts takes 10.
That should be
10.
fine. We've got 70, so we can make 2 minecarts and 150 rails right now.
And I have 4 bars on me of tin, so like I could go ahead and make those 2 as well. Like go ahead and make like that 20. Ooh, hummus. That sounds good.
2 minecarts, and then I'm just dumping the rest into rails.
Okay, should I do the same?
If we're eventually planning to make... Wait, what?
What's up?
Why do I still have... How did my math not go there properly?
What do you mean?
I had 70. I made 2 minecarts and 150 rails, and I still have 20 tin bars left over?
Well, because it's 1 bar per 5, right?
So 50 should have been 150. No, that's not math. 50 would be 250. Whoops. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind then. Oh yeah, so we've got plenty of tin. We are tinned out.
So do you want the rails that I made? Like, and then I guess I should probably make how many? I guess I need to make more. I guess, well, some of the stuff probably isn't going to be. Oh, you gain extra. Like, I just did this a bunch of times and I just gained like 4 extra more bridges.
Oh, really?
From crafting. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Is that like the thing I picked?
Doing okay, work one and down, plus you have hummus. Ooh, I love hummus.
Oh,
I've got a bunch
12% chance. So I have 2 points. 12% chance to get an extra item when crafting any wall, floor, bridge, or fence.
Oh, okay.
God, I got really lucky with that then.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I'm gonna gotta go fast. And then I don't have any extra points in mining. Okay.
Okay. Make sure we have plenty of torches.
Oh, I have 95.
If I look here, this is probably a fine spot.
So are we just gonna go straight across, like from like right here? Is that like what we're aiming for?
Yeah,
will
for now,
you-
I think so. If can you see? Do you have the stream open still, or did you close?
I do,
to save
yeah.
Space? So I was thinking, even though we can't go diagonal, but like going like straight into like here-ish,
Uh-huh.
and then probably just like down a bit, over a bit, down a bit, over a bit, down a bit, over a bit to get to the base. So almost like,
Sure.
like a little bit of a squiggle just through there.
Yeah. Okay.
I suppose that
So
doesn't
just help.
probably save any time as opposed to just going straight over and down, but
Hmm.
I think it would look nicer.
Let me. Where's my? Why is it not letting me click?
Although,
Huh?
maybe
Here's
it
my
would
rail.
be best to just. Well, I was just thinking because we were talking about eventually having a rail system go everywhere, right?
Uh-huh.
In that sense, it would actually make sense to probably just go straight to like directly north and then straight down because then we would already have the up part for sending a rail over here eventually.
Oh, so just going straight across and
Just
then
straight
down to the
across and then
core?
down saves
Uh-huh.
rails for later because if we go in and squiggle our way down, we will also have to then squiggle up and go over elsewhere, and
Sure.
that'll be more rails in total.
Okay.
But yeah, if you just wanna bridge out, I will.
I put my rails. Oh no, I picked them back up.
I'll follow
That's okay.
behind you, dropping the rails, and also I'll attempt to torch along the way.
Do you want me to put like ones like out like here, so that you can put like
Oh yes, every so often, if you could put one to the side that I can throw a torch on, that would be great.
that?
Yes, yes, that's perfect. Thank you. Oh no, I'm doing it wrong.
Do you need one here?
No, I don't need one
Do you-
here. I was
Okay.
I was trying to throw rails, but I had the wrong thing selected.
Okay.
I don't think things spawn in the darkness here, so I don't know if it's really as crucial for
Oh,
us.
we found
Ooh.
like a nice little dope. Gotta get out my trusty.
I don't know if having everything lit is like as crucial as it is in like a game like Minecraft, but it's nice to be able to see.
So then I guess.
Nice to have a lit area, absolutely. Oh, I think this was. I can't remember if you mentioned this in my stream. No, it was yesterday you mentioned it when we were playing Core Keeper. How'd your boss fight in D&D go, Sammy?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Put that indestructible shovel to work. Is there? No, it was like
Oh, it's just a baby. It's good.
we ran into a slime area. Some mushrooms. Okay. A space this small, I'm just gonna clean these up and we won't have to worry about slime spawning on our path. Oh good, we hit some more sand. That's nice and easy. Or at least for a step or two.
Ooh, there's some shiny stuff coming up.
Oh nice.
Whoop! There I go. Gotta
I
go
should probably-
fast.
Oh yeah, with the way the light works in this game, I guess I should
Ooh,
make
there's
these
gonna.
things slightly wider just to let a little more light out.
Oh, sorry.
Well, no, this is the one I made. I know it's just.
Did we want to? Oh. Good night.
What's up in here? Oh, this is a whole narrow slime cavern.
No. I mean, I guess we could just block it off if we wanted or not.
Oh yeah, we probably should.
I mean, well.
It goes a ways up in there, so if we get distracted and start exploring, we're gonna forget all about our thing that we were planning to do.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
It was good. There were explosives on the battlefield, so it was very minesweeper. Oh, that's fun.
Oh God.
We're just cutting through a whole like slime.
And
Oh,
then...
actually.
Oh!
It's okay, it's good, it's good. Oh, they're getting in front of me. Thank you. I just wanted to stick a torch behind it so that later if we want to check these
Oh,
out
we
and
can
explore
see it,
them,
like how
we'll
with like that one
know
up
it's a
there.
spot. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll know it's a spot, so it's not just pure
My
darkness.
sword's about to die.
Oh,
I wonder. I wonder if we want to
to.
go back and like make another one really fast. What?
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Hey.
Everyone's alive and the bad guy's
Hey,
dead, and the
Steph.
person whose backstory
Oh
is
my
related
God!
to this
There's so
area
many.
got to be the one that. Oh, that's awesome that they got the finishing blow in their backstory thing. That's really cool.
There's so many slimes.
Like, do you need help finding them? Where are they?
No, I'm okay. It was just scary.
Oh, up there. Yeah.
I got them.
Okay. Steph is home from work and she says, "Hi, hey, Steph. I hope work went okay." Oh, there's another spot.
We don't have. Did I not? Oh no, here it is.
Don't have copper or.
Okay, got it. Here I come.
Oh, it occurs to me actually.
Fast as fuck.
You should have one of these.
What?
That way, if one of us needs to run back to the base, we could just throw the cart down and zip back, I think.
Oh, sure. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Shovel. I can't.
Always fear the bingo. Also got hella money and you bought diamonds for your revivify spell. I always have a hard time saying revivify. That's awesome though. Bet on camel races?
Oh gosh.
Your druid in camel form won. That sounds like a fantastic time.
Sorry, I just thought that I'd.
Oh no, yeah. Grab that stuff. Did this go anywhere? No, okay. That's some sort of plant that glows like that, right?
I think that's like a heart thing. Which we have a lot of those.
Yeah. We're probably fine. Oh, okay, we're about to... Oh, wait, no, this isn't a place we've been, so we can just see it from the fireflies and stuff.
Oh, yay, water. Soon.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that'll...
Nice.
Are we going to come up to the water, or are we going to... Yes, we are. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay, so we've been to this... Oh, we're almost over top of it now.
Oh, like I need to maybe start.
That didn't take that long. Let's see. Yeah, if you started going down right now, you'd be directly above the core. So actually probably either a little further or back a little bit, just because to come out like beside that middle statue as opposed to right behind it.
So do you want to like go like down like
Yeah, like right there would be good.
right here?
Yep. Should work perfectly.
Sorry that I'm taking a bit.
No, not at all. This is going really smoothly, I think. I anticipated setting
Oh
these
no,
rails
we
up.
were so close.
What were we close to? I anticipated setting this up would take longer than this.
Oh, for sure.
Baba, thank you so much for that raid. Hello.
Oh, what the heck?
Welcome in. Six Sword Style rated awesome streamer. Oh, thank you.
Welcome in, Raiders. How was
Welcome in,
Guild
everyone.
Wars?
Ooh, yeah. How was Guild Wars? I've heard really good things about Guild Wars too. I've never played it myself. We're working on some Core Keeper. As you can probably hear, we have the lovely Pictobeam with us.
Hello.
This is our world that we started working on their stream yesterday, and we're so into this game we had to play it some more. So we're setting up a rail system from here to here.
Oh my god. This is dope. What the heck?
And that was the last of the rails I made. How
Oh
is that
wow.
for an
I still
estimate?
I still have 15 too, so
So
'cause
we
I
could
put
bring it
down
down a
some,
little
but
further,
yeah.
but I mean, just like I
Mhm.
estimated it out as 150, and 150 got us to there.
Mhm.
Good, you've played it on and off ever since it launched almost 10 years ago. Oh, fun, yeah. But at the moment you're leveling up
Oh,
and
nice.
Alton playing through low-level stuff in the story. Oh, cool, yeah.
That's incredible. I love that. Okay, I wanna.
How much has Guild Wars updated itself over the years? Is that low-level stuff still the same stuff that you would have played way back when you first started, or have they modified the beginning of the game at all?
Oh, this is
We're
so
zooming.
sick.
Oh, wow, you go pretty quick, too.
Oh my god. Oh,
That's amazing.
that's so cool. What the heck? Oh my god, that's really cool. What?
Fast as fuck, boy.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Base game's still pretty much the same. Nice, nice. That's fun. It's always dope to go back and experience those things, those aspects of like MMOs and stuff over again.
I love this last part, like when you head down to like the main area with like the random spots where I put the torches like on like the sides.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Okay, this is really dope. What the heck?
And eventually we're gonna have a whole area full of, or well, not a whole area, but like a whole network of cart paths to get us places. Added 3 different expansions over those 10 years, plus some in-between content updates called The Living World. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
Very cool. Were you just fighting something? Are you okay?
yeah. There was just the slime.
So then
I took some
can we
damage,
just
but I'm okay.
smack this a couple of times to pick it up again? Yes. Oh, I picked up both because they were on top of each other. That's fine. There's yours.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, that was pretty straightforward. What do we want to work on now?
I don't know, because I thought that was gonna take a lot longer
Me
than what
too.
it did.
I really thought that was going to take. I mean, we can still mine for more tin to flesh out the tech tree and to maybe set up more rails.
So are we thinking that that's probably like 100 across?
Yeah, I loosely estimated it was
100
about
and like 20-ish or something?
across 50. Or I estimated it to be. What did I say it was? That was to like 10.
Maybe like 120.
I think it's. It looks like actually it's more than double the down part, doesn't it? Yeah, I would say it's. If that was 120, that would only be 30 down. Not quite. Yeah, actually, it might be about 120 and then 30 down or so. Seems reasonable. Something cool they do is that the expansions only added side progression, so level 80 was the max level at launch and is still the max level now. Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, most MMOs will raise the level cap and...
Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button.
Further progression is called elite specializations, which are kind of like subclasses, which alter the base 9 classes. They add 1 elite spec for each class per expansion, so each of them has like 3 elite. Oh, interesting. That's a cool way of doing it. What are you working on here? What's happening?
I was trying to see if I could put stuff in there.
Oh, like put things in the cart? I don't know if we can load it up. How did you hurt yourself?
I ate the bomb pepper instead of...
Better than eating a full bomb, I guess.
I don't have any food.
You don't have any food?
I got some mushrooms. Oh, thank you. Oh, sounds good, Bubba. Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you so much again for bringing everybody by. Go enjoy your lurk.
Yes, absolutely. Unwind, stretch, hydrate, whatever you need to do to take care of yourself, please. Thank you so much for coming over.
I mean, I suppose that we could, like, if we wanted, we could, like, go and get more tin and then...
Oh yeah, we could definitely spend some more time mining
and then
tin if we want.
I guess maybe we could, like, make some of, like, these, like, other...
Well, I still have 20 tin bars on me, so we could make a couple of these things right now.
8.
And see what they give us access to, I guess.
Well, we have the iron workbench already, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we don't have the iron. We have the tin workbench. We don't have iron.
We don't have
I don't
iron.
know where
we
we
can't
get
make
iron.
Workbench. Yeah, that's probably another region.
But so there's the painter's table, which is 5. There's the alchemy table, which is also 5. So that's 10. And then the carpenter table, which takes 8. So we could actually, how many did you say that you had? 20? We could make all 3 of the other ones if we wanted.
Do we have the tin anvil? Not yet.
Oh. I think that we're doing okay with this one.
Yeah, I don't know if we need better gear yet.
Yeah.
Sure.
I feel like when we go, I think to that zone where like my shovel wasn't working, like that one to the west. When we go back there,
for that kind of stuff. Although we haven't tried tin tools down there yet, but
yeah.
Or were you gonna say you bet that's where we get iron?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh yeah, it could be.
Because it would make sense with like the color.
Yes, and the lost
scheme and stuff too.
And, yeah. Okay,
did we want to just like build it like down here, like the actual like living spot, like over the water or something?
That sounds nice to have like a little like home area over top of the water.
I don't know how far we went. Like how big we want it to be. Can we like terraform to the point to where like...
I haven't found a way to put stuff in water or to like remove stuff and make water yet. So I don't know the answer to that. Okay, nothing can come up onto the spot, so...
This is kind of a funky shaped area. Did you just make another? Did you? Oh, you're putting down. These are the.
Those are the 3 new things. I don't know if that's where we want them, but I just wanted
Oh,
to kind
there's
of
a
see
rug, a pedestal,
all the different
a
paints.
decorative torch, and a decorative pot. Okay.
Oh, so rather than having to make paint, I guess you just make the paintbrush of the certain color, and then you can just paint things with that color now. Once you have that paintbrush,
Oh.
that's cool.
Oh, we can make regular bombs.
Healing potions, 30% health. And we can make bombs. Enrage plus 32% melee damage for 30 seconds. And
Do you want me to
stone
make
skin.
walls?
That all sounds fun. Larva meat. Carox. Walls for the place if you want to, yeah. Rug, pedestal. Decorative torch. Safer, better looking alternative to crude torches. Requires a stone wall. We haven't found any of those yet, have we? Or do we make a stone wall?
I lost you for a moment.
Oh, from the Discord call?
Yeah.
We haven't encountered stone walls yet, have we?
I don't think I can make those yet. I can only make wood walls.
Hope the rest of the stream is great. Gonna get some rest. Sounds good, Mango. Thank you for stopping by. I hope your rest is good. You deserve it. You can move those torches if you want to put walls like along there. Or I guess, actually... Yeah, we can just... widen out the area.
Oh.
The water does look really nice, yeah. I especially love the reflections on it. Like of the fire. It looks really good.
It's not letting me... Do I have to...
Can you place the door into the wall? Do you have to have a wall there first?
No.
Ah, there we go. Nice. Like this little house right in the water? Yeah, me too. It's dope.
I'm sad that there's no... that there's no, windows.
Maybe they'll add those in eventually.
Maybe.
It's still early access, right?
Yeah. Oh, I don't have any more torches.
I got you. On the outside there, yeah.
I made another door.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I gotta... Maybe I don't want a path for the slimies.
I mean, I can swing down here and deal with this one.
That's okay.
Well, but if we take that out and then...
This is such like a small place.
I walled off that slime area, so you can do whatever you want out front, and it'll be fine.
Oh, I didn't realize that they...
Can we use these, or do we just stand in them? Oh, our health!
know.
We get a health going up buff if we're standing inside them.
Oh.
Plus 5 health every second.
I don't know how to rotate them so that it's facing the other way.
Oh. Yeah, because we're kind of... I don't know, we're not in them upside down. Maybe they can't be, because it has to be designed to look right with the player model.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because like, we can't have our heads be, like, below our feet.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to put them maybe up here in the top, and I can move the benches down, and the work area can be more down here?
Oh, sure. Do you want to do that?
Yeah. Oh, no!
Oh! You just made a fishing hole.
Also, somehow our boards turned the other direction.
That was kind of cool, though, that happened. That was actually kind of nifty.
We could make... Not here in the house, but though we could have... kind of like an ice fishing spot somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Like a shack in the lake to fish in.
Hey, Chilby. The Stardew Valley looks different. It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, they've made some changes. Concerned Ape decided to completely overhaul the game, and now it looks like this. Also, welcome in. It's good to see you.
Hello. This actually turned out pretty dope.
Yeah, I like it. Now, I wonder, though, what, if we were to make, like, a... How does this work?
You can't sleep while enemies are nearby. Enemies!
What kinds of things can I paint? I made the paintbrush, but it doesn't seem like it works on anything.
Oh, maybe we can't paint the wood walls, which that would be weird. Can you paint the bed?
The bed's already blue. Yes, this is the first thing I've had access to paint, though, but I made a blue paintbrush, so...
I'm sorry.
No,
I didn't realize that you couldn't paint, I guess, like, later on.
Yeah, maybe we can build colored walls later on. I don't know what... Oh, I can paint... I can turn the chest blue.
Oh! Mm-hmm.
That's something.
That's kind of cool.
Blue chest to hold this blue paintbrush that I don't need.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. Hopefully we can paint the walls eventually, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, this is dope. Thank you for building us a little house.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case... Yeah, I mean, I guess just more tin?
Mm-hmm. Let me drop off. Oh, never mind.
What happened? I think, if possible, we should avoid going past the trail that the big thing makes.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Because it seems like the other side of that is where the big maggot things spawn.
Mm-hmm.
And also where we're probably likely to run into stuff we haven't seen before.
Mm-hmm. I got an ear plate.
I found one of those too, and I don't know what it does.
What can I put? What was the button for, like, the auto sort? For...
R.
Oh, but it doesn't auto throw stuff up into...
No, it doesn't affect the
chest.
chests at all.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see. Just trying to get rid of some stuff.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, we have 2 of the mechanical parts. So I was able to stack those together.
Oh, good.
to free up a spot.
Have we discovered anything that
Um,
uses those yet?
I would assume we must come across it eventually.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Oh, you've already been in here. This area's all torched out and there's bridges and stuff.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
No worries.
All right. Guess there's
I
the other
wonder
ear
if they would
plate.
consider having like us be able to see our like the other players' areas that they've been to. At some
Oh,
point.
sure. Yeah, I mean, I guess I kind of can understand because since it's like procedural and it's different, like,
Hmm.
I don't know, but
I mean, they could. I don't know how much work this would be depending on how they've coded it, but it could be like it's different until like we get to the same place and then we like fill each other's maps out kind of thing, as if like we
oh
shared
yeah.
information.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Yeah.
you got to meet up with each other every once in a while to show stuff off or
Yeah.
something.
That would actually be pretty dope.
Okay, so if you've already been all through these areas, then that means there's probably no tin in here.
Yeah, I know that some of the stuff like regens and everything, but
Does it, like in the walls and things?
I noticed like that there were spots that I had been that I then saw like had like sparkle stuff.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, good to know that there's not like a finite amount of the resources, I guess, right? It's not
Mm-hmm.
like we could mine all the tin.
Yeah. Trying to see if I can like find a spot. Aha!
Oh, there's our friend.
Oh.
I just want to get this far enough that we get into that area. Ah, fuck.
Are you okay? What happened?
I was wrong.
What?
The
What?
big maggot things do spawn on this side of the
Are
path.
you
No, I'm fine. But there was one like right here where I pinged. It's walled off now. It can't get into our area, but
Oh gosh.
it
Okay.
broke in here and ate my torches, and
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
it's okay. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm pretty pissed. You're right.
You are valid.
Where are we gonna find more tin?
I've found one piece.
Nice. I see something sparkling up there.
I'm worried about venturing too far because, like,
Yeah.
I know that there's like scaries. At least I thought that I saw like resources like respawn and stuff. I mean, they can't have like a finite amount of stuff because, like, I mean, I
Well,
guess they could, but
it'd be kind of annoying though. Like, what if we spent all of our tin on railroads and we didn't build any of the, like the other tables and stuff that we needed?
right.
We just lose access to them forever.
Yeah, I can't. can't imagine that that would be. Something that they'd be like okay with doing in that regard. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but
I agree.
well, there's some sparkle over there, but
I know, I said we shouldn't go out here, but I want it.
that's fair.
Oh, god damn it. I hate that they break the torches.
Yeah, they are meanies.
Okay. Let's leave a torch in this alcove just so that, because this one's actually, we'll just break this one now. Oh, he's coming.
You okay?
Oof. Yep. I did not get flattened, but
Oh my god.
I was in the path when it started vibrating, and that was a little nerve-wracking.
I would have. I don't know what I would have done. I would have cried.
If I got crushed by it?
Yeah.
All that for 6 tin ore. Alright, this goes up to here.
This is worrying me a bit that we're like kind of.
Having trouble finding more now?
Yeah.
I mean, I can see why it would, but our railway's worth it.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, I need a drill for this. Where am I? Oh, I found another little.
Oh, cool.
I wonder when we get the drill.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything about it yet. Oh yeah, right there. I can't hit this piece of. There we go.
Oh, what's. Well, this is kind of spooky.
What'd you find? Oh, like a big. Oh, this is like the biggest like chasm we've seen.
What's over this way?
Sorry, I'm just making a spot to place a torch here. There'll be light back again soon. Oh wow, it just gets big and empty out here. Wow.
Should I keep putting down stuff?
Yeah, a little ways at least.
Oh, there's like a.
Little mushroom area. Oh.
Oh no!
Okay, we've come across the path again. But there's sparkles over there. Oh, there's. Okay, wait. I think this is a. Get in here, get in. I think you're safe. Okay. Ooh. We should make sure to not cross the path. 15
Cross
minutes
the
later,
path.
both across the path, mining for tin. We just can't resist the shinies.
Yeah.
Oh, sand.
Yeah.
I don't see any more ahead of us though, so.
Yeah. I think we probably should.
We've charted out a good stretch of its path. It connects down to here eventually.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
This is all still clay area. Looks like this is all. It seems like there's a ton of area that's the clay caverns. So, wait, what? What are you sorry about? What happened?
Sorry, I had a coughing fit, so I had to
Oh
go
gosh,
and
you
get
okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I just had to get a cough drop.
And we can. What's over this way?
I only have 21 thingies left.
Can we
But
go across here?
But I can do this.
Oh, make a crafting table. Oh.
I'm not making another base. This is purely just to make more of these.
Yeah, I mean, you can even pick that crafting table up and just carry it around with us, right?
Yeah.
So if we need it for something. Oh, I see sparklies over here.
Okay. I have 141 now.
We love crafting. We do indeed.
Okay.
Okay, so 1 over 1 down. Something I can hoe.
Oh. Oh, another skull.
Oh.
What's up?
Just some tin.
Oh. I guess did we...
This is gonna loop back to where we've been, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, my pick broke.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I can punch the clay walls down, it just takes forever.
You should make yourself a shovel, because at least, like...
I really should. I have yet to make one, and they seem pretty useful.
It's all that I've used. Oh, here's another, like, spot that I could, like, build stuff to go across.
Oh, nice. That'll probably... That's probably the edge of the clay caverns on this side, though, I would think. Because we're almost directly above our base now.
Oh,
so I think
okay.
that goes back into other territory, which is fine. I mean, we can go back into that territory. We just won't find tin there.
Yeah, but... Yeah, I don't know if we want to do that.
It's all about the tin. Okay, we
Yeah.
sort of went. Yeah, there's not really anywhere.
Oh yeah, so there's our base.
Yeah. Speaking of, I should come here and scrap that and make a new one.
Do you need more copper?
No, I've got some.
Okay. There's some in the smelter too, because I had some copper pieces on me.
Oh, is there? I can, I'll toss the rest of mine in there too.
What are we gonna do with this gold?
I don't know. We haven't figured out.
It
if
just
there's a
says
way to
rarely
smelt
found in
it.
clay and stone walls. Like it doesn't do anything. And we can't put it in the smelter. I thought that we might be able to smelt it and use that as like a piece for like jewelry making or whatever, but
Oh yeah, because you found a ring at one point.
yeah, I have.
It's the only piece of jewelry we found, though, I think.
Oh, I found another ring. A ring of stone. Wait, is this one stone too? Here, because like I can give you this one because I just got another one because I need the ring of rock. So if you want to come up here, you can have this.
What does it do?
It just gives you a bonus. It gives you more mining damage.
Oh, what does the Ring of Rock do?
I don't know. You need both of them because it increases your mining damage up to like plus 49 if you have both.
I see. That's cool.
Yeah.
Dope. I mean, we could still explore south. So that big area that we can do stuff. I should actually have some bridges on hand too, I think.
Do you want some of mine?
How many do you have?
141.
Sure.
Well, how much wood do you have, I guess?
198.
Oh, I have 96. So if you just want
Okay.
guess
Yeah,
you could just like make.
I'll just make a bunch.
Sounds good.
Oh, gain one extra, gain one extra, gain one extra. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like higher than whatever the chance is.
Yeah.
What don't I need out right now? Oh, the wood itself doesn't need to be on there. Because my chance is only supposed to be 6%. Or no.
Yeah.
That's a different tree that I'm looking at. Wait. That's under crafting. 12%, rather.
Yeah. I mean, but that's still like.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're getting more than what it said.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go over here. All right, that's where I ran into the thing. Yeah, it's behind that wall.
Oh, I guess it's silly for us to.
I mean, we can have multiple paths. Hey, Ashen, welcome in.
Hello.
I you are doing well today, friend. The heck is that thing? Ow, wait. The
What?
maggots can go across diagonals?
Oh.
They have more mobility than us, too? This is infuriating. Hate these things. It's okay.
Oh, I see shiny.
Evil little worms, I know. I was just one of those types of seeds. I didn't even need to come up here. Oh, no! I opened up another thing to that big one.
You okay?
Yeah, I got away from it. I can see it
Okay.
looming there in the darkness, though.
Oh my God.
Ominously. Okay, it shuffled away. Well, we're not gonna... But there's... Wait, I made bridges for just this kind of occurrence. Ah! What the hell was that?
What was that weird flash? Did you notice that too?
No. Where? What?
Oh, maybe the storm's starting.
Oh, gosh.
There's more shiny.
Ground acid slime?
What?
Concerning. Oh, there goes the big fella.
Oh, I made it back over to the copper area.
Oh, whereabouts? Oh, okay. You went down in that way? I'm loosely trying to follow the edge of this thing's path.
Mm-hmm.
Just to get as much...
How do I get... Is that like a water spot right there?
I don't know. Oh, I should look at
The
that thing I
heck?
picked up. Ground acid. I'm sticky material that slowly dissolves everything that it touches it? What? Interesting. Oh, okay. Reached another chasm. That's fine. Break you. Plenty of wood around.
Yeah, there's a ton.
Not much tin.
I found some over where I am,
Oh, good. Okay.
but not a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up to 21.
No, it's not bad. Because that's that whole edge of its path there, and that's going to connect right down there. So we firmly... And then way down in here is where we died previously. This whole area could still be explored. Alright, what's over there?
I added one of like the visual things for my mining. And I feel like I'm finding a lot more.
Oh, really?
I don't know if it's just an odd like coincidence. You know what I mean?
So like the meticulous miner
the
or
two
whatever?
towel. Yeah. The
Vision
tile
scan-
one.
Oh no. The night vision.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay. I'm only one miner level from getting my first point that I could spend at that level, so maybe I'll try that out and see what happens. That's looks like something.
There's a whole bunch like where I am, but I'll probably get to it, but
That's great though. Good work.
yeah.
Oh, I spotted it. Mining +1. Let's put a point in and see what happens.
Oh, you're like right near where I am.
Hello.
I was like, I see like a regular light. I got nervous for a second. I was like, oh no.
Just me. Okay, so you're all in there, so I should keep heading south-ish if I can. Let's just take the edge out here. Gold? Useless.
Oh no.
Oh no, not gold.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry that I'm not talking a whole lot.
No worries. We're just vibing and playing some game. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, of course. Hmm.
There was something sparkling and then it stopped sparkling. There it goes again. It's a nice vibe. Oh, thank you, Sammy. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Aw.
I don't know. You still haven't had a chance to nap today, right?
No.
I am also quite tired, so I don't know how long we'll go, if that's okay. But
Yeah, that's fine by me.
we've kind of already done what I was sort of hoping to get accomplished this stream with the railway, so I'm just kind of like, I guess we'll just mine some tin now.
Oh.
I can hear you mining just north of me. Okay, in that case, I will not head up or to the left for the sparkles I can see.
Sorry about that.
No, that's good. I'm glad we're sort of covering the whole area between the two of us. I'll swing back and... Oh, looks
I'm
like
up to
that's the end of that
46.
chasm. Oh, that's pretty good. You're up to 46. I've got 22 on me, so we're starting to get a bit of a haul back together. And that's actually almost what we had before, because we had 70 before we spent a bunch on everything, and so that's going to get us back to 60 something. A little mushroom cave. Don't mind if I do.
I don't know. Because you didn't find any... I don't know if I should just keep like going like south down to like this.
I'm almost out of food. Actually, I am kind of out of food. I have all these mushrooms I just found though, so that could work.
Yeah, I only have 4 mushrooms.
Oh yeah, I mean, I haven't been any further south than where you're at right now. I didn't check anything down that way. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay.
You okay?
Yeah, I accidentally came across one of those like pulsating chrysalises and hatched a bunch of things, so
Oh no.
not going to explore that area for now.
I wonder what that shiny is over there. I worry that I'm going to dig and it's going to be copper, but I guess... it's better to just check.
I need to go use the washroom. Where can I leave myself that I will be safe? Oh wait, I know what I'll do.
Oh, I gotta keep chat entertained. Oh no.
You can be completely silent if you want to. It can be like a usual break. It's up to you.
Well, that's okay. I can try to keep them entertained.
Okay. I will not be gone long.
Okay.
Yeah. See you soon, chat.
Okay. Hello, chat. I hope you were doing okay tonight. I'm like really tired. But I'm really glad that we got to play some more. Hello. Hello. Okay, I need y'all to bless for me. Oh, nice. I really want to play that game again, but I also don't want, like, I hate that, like, my first, like, time with that game was with, like, had, like, awful people. Like, not everybody was bad. But there was someone, like, I ended up having to, like, end early because of it. Oh, no! Jay, are you okay? I'm so sorry. That sucks. It was 10, by the way, chat. So we were good. Where does this take me? Where is this gonna take me? Delicious tin, I know. Oh, nice.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
How goes it?
It's going okay.
Oh, how's Power Wash Sim treating you, Ashen? That's fun. Just
I was
killed
mentioning
yourself
that
with a bomb? Oh no.
I know. I was like, oh no. I was mentioning that I wish that because I really want to play more Power Wash Sim, but like
Oh yes.
my experience with it, like I don't know if I'll be able to.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It is what it is.
Okay, I need to go make myself a shovel. My pick broke once again.
Oh no. Yeah, you gotta.
It doesn't take them long to wear out. How do I get back to base from where we're at?
I accidentally made a wood shovel, and it looks like that. I think it's all shovels.
Just all shovels are infinite durability?
Yeah,
That's
because
the
I'm using it
play.
now. So like, if you just want to make like a wood one, like
And there's no difference in like how fast you take down the clay walls with that?
no.
Wow.
Which I guess explains my. I wonder if another one would do better. So I guess at some point we are gonna have to make actual pickaxes for like when we get to stuff.
Oh yeah. Maybe.
Oh, nice, Sammy. Are you excited about the third one coming out?
How did these slimes wander into my paths? Oh no. I guess that's how.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I think I'll be alright. Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
No worries. It certainly seems like our garden's taking a lot longer to grow this time.
Did we water?
No. Or, well, we did, because they grew some. They're not still the sprouts, but I guess the water wore off.
Oh, sure, Sammy. Oh, maybe.
Is there anything in the pot right now? Oh, there's 4 bomb peppers. That'll help me make something. I'm gonna need a lot more food than what we have access to. What if I were to...
Oh, there's some of those. The chrysalis stuff.
Oh, yes. Chrysalis. Hyperfocus Clean Go Burr? Sure, yeah. It looks very satisfying. I've never played Power Wash Simulator, but...
If you wanted, you could probably request it. Oh! Ah! Oh no, oh no, oh no!
You okay?
The maggots.
Can you get away?
Yeah, I did, and I barricaded them, but
Nice.
they can't take down walls, can they?
No, not that I've seen.
I'm so sad because there was a ton of tin over there.
Well, do you want... I mean, I could load up... Once I get, like, some food and I can get myself back to full health, we could go down there together and try to clear in that there to get that tin.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. They brought me down to like pretty low health. That was
They
scary.
hit hard despite our copper armor, yeah.
Yeah. Although, but I don't know how much was actually there. You know what I mean? Like, it looked like that there was a lot, but
Oh, like how many things were hitting you?
like, or like how much, like how much tin was, you know what I mean? Like, I just saw like the sparkles, but I don't know if it was like 10 pieces like in that one part, because I'm at 70 right now.
Nice.
So I don't know. Sorry for being really loud. That was just really scary.
No, I don't blame you at all. It's okay.
That's a big mushroom.
Why, thank you.
What?
Your views so far good on Steam. I know not a lot of people liked 3 and said the new one is good return to form. Oh, cool. Need more loud that woke you up?
Oh gosh, I know that you're saying that in earnest, but I do feel bad. I found like a whole little like mushroom like cave.
Oh, yeah?
Like, and there's like a bunch of like gardening plots and stuff up here. Like, well, not like it's just been like,
Wait, what? Somebody's setting up a garden?
well, no, it's just like a new giant mushroom. I'm scared that I'm gonna like come across like some like bad guy.
Where are you? Oh, wow. So just for reference sake, you are now as far south
Oh,
as we were when we got to the ruins area.
oh wow.
You're about as far south as we've been, really.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still in the clay caverns?
No, I'm no longer in the clay spot. This
Okay.
is I'm back in the. But I got a giant mushroom, which can be cooked. It's 15 plus food, 25% permanent max health. Permanent?
I like we have the exact same reaction to that. We're just like, excuse?
How do we grow more of them?
Mm.
I guess we just have to find them. Well, I have 50 mushrooms now, so I'm okay for food because I can just. Stack
Okay
on
for
those.
food, you say?
What?
Nothing, that's good.
I mean, on death. When I am at 6 a.m. Oh, yeah, I feel you, Lil. That's. Yeah. I know that feel. Oh, clay ground. What? Did I just dig up the ground? Can I do that with the shovel?
I didn't think so, but maybe?
What? I really need to make... What is that? Can I... What do I need? 4 copper bar and 5 slime. Because, like, you can equip, like, a small lantern to have permanent glow.
Oh, that'd be so much easier than constantly switching to my,
Like, to having to put, like, torches. I mean, obviously, we would still want to put, like, torches down, but we wouldn't...
Yeah. How do you make the lantern? Where do you make it at?
The regular crafting bench, but I don't have any of that stuff, and I don't know if you put any of, like, the slime, like...
Yeah, we've got slime up here at the base. I could bring you slime down, actually, as well.
Making my way back.
We don't have quite enough copper to make 2 of them, I don't think.
How much?
We need
Oh,
one
okay.
more.
Oh, I have 2 pieces of copper on me.
Oh, we've got 23 sitting in the smelting thing. We're fine.
Oh, okay. Do I just want to make another path up? Yes, I do.
Okay. It's not nearly as bright as a torch, but it does give a little bit of light.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. How do I get back? Do I need to swing around?
You...
I'm, like, directly
Yeah, do you see
below.
the... Are you right below the chasm? Do you see the chasm north of you?
Yeah.
If you just bridge up into that chasm, you'll hit another bridge we placed.
Oh my god, there's so many slimes.
Yes, that is the slime area.
There isn't any.
Right here.
How do I get? Oh, that's fine. I made it back.
Here's your
Oh,
lantern.
thanks. Thank you, thank you. And so we just equip that to our offhand.
Yes.
Dope. I don't know what.
Almost 1 a.m. and been up since 6. So just a tad tired, too lazy to go to bed. Sure, I feel that.
I want to cook this giant mushroom. But what if we cook it and it doesn't give us permanent health still?
Oh, like it doesn't have that in the food? Yeah, maybe you should just eat it on its
Right.
own and get the permanent health. So may as well smite.
But what if we get more health if we cook it?
Well, I don't know. What if?
Because we only have the one.
I'm sure we'll find more at some point.
Yeah. I found some more seeds.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I definitely want to plant that one. The grub one.
Oh, you're making some more. Then I will add my 71. Something else that I like is that we can both be in the chest at the same time.
Yes, that
Like,
is really
it's
nice.
such a nice quality of life thing in terms of with that too.
We can both
like,
use everything at the same time, can't we? I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's dope. You'll notice I expanded the garden in general.
I did. I know. I was watching you do it
Oh, were you?
on your stream.
When you said I'm good on food, I was like, oh, well, this will still come in handy eventually.
Well, I just meant me eating all of the mushrooms because I have 47 of them. Tiny, hello, hi.
I mean, soon you'll be able to combine all those mushrooms with some of these other things that would make better stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Safe, welcome in.
Let me add that.
Okay, where do we... So you've been all the way down in there.
Yeah, this is me. That's as far south as I've been. I don't know if you can.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Like right.
And is the
That's not too bad.
division between like the clay place and the regular place pretty much that straight line down? It just goes all the way down there.
It looks like that there's clay on the other side of that random, like clay walls at least on the other side of that random mushroom forest I found and ransacked.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not too sure.
That's fair.
I don't know what we will need. I wonder, should we just get rid of like these like sand walls and stuff? Like, I don't know. Like, do we need like all these like?
I have no idea if that'll come in handy or not.
I mean, I have 562 clay walls.
We have almost 700 sand. We've got almost 1,000 dirt. Plus, I've got like another 400 on me. We just have a lot of walls. Okay, another little way out.
Yeah. I wonder if I could put like a door here, like so that the slimes could, you know what I mean? Like if it's just between two walls. Like, or does it need to
Probably.
be?
Just have a lot of walls. Felt that one. Oh no.
Oh, I need copper bars. Uh-oh.
Copper bars? In this chest. There's 22 of them.
Oh, dope.
I need a couple of them.
Is there not a way to
Pickaxe.
grab like a split stack while in the...
On PC, you can right click to grab a single one and then you just do it a bunch of times to get however many you want. I don't know if there's a button you can click instead of the one you're clicking.
Hmm. I don't know.
Excuse me, I'm yawning a lot.
I just took them all.
That's valid.
And I put them back.
It's supposed to be a joke, but it sounds so sad. No, I got it. It's both, right?
Oh, it
It's
does work!
It's a joke that's also very real. Oh, that's perfect.
Hey, Steph.
Hey, Steph. How goes? It's going pretty well, I would say.
Oh, no.
Making a lot of progress.
Oh, God. Getting through these, like, the slime.
You heading back down to where you were at?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I tag along?
Not at all.
Oh, I've got to dodge all these slims. I'd like to map out this area if possible. Oh, wow.
There's like a big...
You didn't want all this wood?
well, I mean, I guess I could.
No, we've got plenty. I don't think it's really...
Making my way.
Making my way. Oh yes, and this is where we met up.
Hmm.
While I'm here, I should just... For ease of movement eventually, I'm just going to connect this to where I was.
Oh. And then where I'm at right now, this is where the big mushroom thing was. That I ransacked every single
Almost
mushroom.
There. Where does the side path go? Oh, just over here to the sand.
Yeah, it wasn't to anything. I just... Oh, was that shiny just a fishing spot? Oh, I'm pissed.
Oh, speaking of fishing spots, I like fishing.
Hmm.
Oh, I fucked it up.
There's comfort when that song gets stuck in everybody's heads. Yeah, I know. I agree.
Oh, so it's gonna get away, I think. Fuck. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Fishing is rather tricky. Oh my god, these ones are intensely hard to catch.
Probably need better
Maybe.
rod.
Well, you know, I get a lot done with my current rod.
That's true. I'm not knocking it. It's a good rod. I'm just saying that, you know, like, once skill can't do it all, you know what I mean?
That's fair. I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch anything from this fishing spot.
Do. Is that what you?
No. Fuck it. Okay. Where? Oh, this was the big mushroom area? I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, exactly where you were.
Okay.
But I think on the other side of that to the west, I think is more clay, at least for like a little bit.
Yeah. I will take it upon myself to investigate that. Oh, there's something sparkling directly north of me.
This lantern is really nice because like it's like then once like you've gotten like a little bit, you can be like, oh, okay, well I'll just hit up once and then add a light for somebody for like the future, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Steph, definitely. I think that's intended. Like they it definitely has like the feel of it of Terraria or like a Stardew type of situation, right?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Very much, I think, drew inspirations from those sorts of games.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Oh. It's a big room with just a bunch of wood and several X's that I can hoe.
Oh my god.
An old amulet.
Oh, can you wear it?
Brittle stone jewelry too small to be worn by a human.
Oh.
Okay.
I found its path.
Oh. Okay, so it swings way down there. Interesting. Interesting.
And it just startled me because I was literally like one square away from it. Like,
Oh gosh, are you okay?
yeah, it just scared me a little.
Yeah, you were correct. This is a clay area with tin in it. Back from walking, Lexi? Nice. Welcome back. I hope you had a nice walk.
Yeah, I hope it was good.
The hell? Another chasm? Is this the same one? What's over there? Getting distracted.
Okay. What the heck is this path that it takes?
He just goes wherever he wants.
I guess so. It kind of seems like it.
Lots of lightning in the sky? Oh gosh, Sammy. How is Lexi with lightning and thunder and stuff? copper and stuff again. However, I'm so close to there, I may as well connect that over.
My God, what is that guy? Oh, it's that.
Did you find something new or something?
Oh no! Oh, he's gonna blow me up. Okay, it's okay.
You alright?
Yeah, I think so. It's didn't we see like a werewolfy?
Something kind of like that. Yeah, but it.
And then there's like a shaman guy that can shoot like a sorcerer
A sorcerer?
that like shot like a fireball at me that like was like directional, like it wasn't just a like, oh, I'm gonna shoot it and it's gonna go one way. It like tracked me.
Oh my god, okay. Oh, I need torches. Are you back in the ruins area, or are those in the clay area?
This is clay where I am still. That was... And then there's like the shaman guy, and then there's like a werewolf dude.
Shaman guy and a werewolf. Dude, that's... Okay, I'm on my way. Can't just let Chetney mess around like that.
It's Chetney and Oram, but instead of being a fighter, Jacob. Yeah, it's Jacob.
Okay, you've been up in there, it seems. Oh, hello. Okay, you swing down around here. Checked. Okay, there. Yes, there's the path you stumbled across. Perfect. Okay.
Yeah, so like up here. Gotta be careful. Gotta hide behind this, because otherwise he'll see you.
You should eat something. Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely the same kind of big thing that we saw in the ruins area.
Yeah.
This is getting close to the ruins area.
And then that other guy, he like shoots fire stuff.
The path narrows, so I couldn't place any more to the side there.
Oop! Yeah, I don't know. What do you mean to make a bridge over this? Oh no, what are you doing? Are you gonna just put more walls?
Yes.
Oh my god.
We're sneaking in.
Okay. The thing is now we can't really see because we've.
Because we've blocked all our light sources. I mean, they're holding
Yeah.
some light. Oh,
Ah!
wow, that's fast. But what this does enable us to do is get to this sparkly.
Yeah, get wrecked. But you're like, what happened? Why is it all suddenly so more like, nah, man. Oh!
You okay?
Yeah, he tries to shoot me through here, but he can't do it.
Through the gap. It's ambitious.
Yeah, try to fight me, boy. You wanna fight me? You wanna fight me? Oh no, he hit me.
How much damage did it do?
A lot, and I'm burning. I'm no longer burning. But I almost died.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So I closed the gap. That one fireball, I was at full health, took me down to less than one of the little like how you see like how your like has like the little splits.
Mm-hmm. Less than one of those.
It took me less than one of those, yeah.
Concerning.
Yeah, yeah. Oh! He smacks walls.
Or he.
Yeah,
Oh.
he smacks walls.
Okay. It's okay though. I've set up the plan.
Mm-hmm.
We load up with bombs, and then we sneak around behind them, get him to smack into us, and leave bombs.
What? One more time?
So like we have a bunch of bombs.
Uh-huh.
We go down here and here, which is close enough that he'll start aggroing, and then as he smashes through the wall, we leave a bomb. So as they come through the wall, they just walk into bombs that are about to explode.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
We're like, nah, man.
We're like, nah, man.
Last after the group
that
fighting
was
the boss and his fiends, including a shaman. Oh wow.
that was so scary.
Yeah, that's.
I thought that he couldn't get me, but he got me.
These things are wild.
But now I'm really hurting. I don't know.
So his path.
So
Sorry,
all I have
go.
are mushrooms. No, I was just saying all that I have are mushrooms.
So his trail swings way over this way. And also the clay area swings way over this way. Is this clay thing just like a whole... Oh, is this place actually set up like sort of like geologically where we've got like a band of the clay area that goes through and then there's like a band of something outside of it and...
Oh, maybe. Yeah. But yeah, but like if you want to come down here where I am.
Yes, I do. I'm on my way. Oh, I spotted some shinies. One sec.
No worries. Oh yeah, yeah. Like, oh, you just missed it.
I saw him out of just on the very corner of my screen.
Yeah, like this is the very edge of
his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, and this swings down to it.
Yeah. Oh, there's some shinies over there.
Gonna go for them?
Oh, I don't like it.
Why am I doing this with my watering can?
You fancy a challenge? I'm worried about
Might
because there's
say
shinies
I
right there, but like I'm
had a can-do attitude.
worried about that little spot of like sunlight or whatever. I don't know why. Or like the not sunlight, but
It doesn't seem like it goes any faster with two people hitting the same spot, does it?
do we both each have to hit it like 6 times? Like, does it not? Like,
Oh no, it was going faster. It was going much faster. Yeah.
oh god, there's. Do you see over to?
Oh, that's a lot of stuff. There's so many shinies.
Oh, I'm down to my last torch. Uh-oh.
I've got plenty. Oh, sand walls.
Oh. Oop, a new talent point in mining.
Nice. Actually, I should check my talents.
Oh no, not gold!
Oh,
Oh, what a...
I got my first point in cooking and my first point in gardening.
There's some more mushrooms and stuff.
Does that connect to that area up above?
I don't know. Gold again?
Kind of. Not
They
really.
can't get to us now. This is eerie.
There's bridges here.
Bridges?
Yeah. Why did the music just stop in this area?
Mine's going.
Oh, is it okay?
I think we... Oh, that makes me sad that we're not like on like the same like... Okay, so this is safe.
Okay, okay, okay. Intriguing. See more shinies down there in the bottom corner.
This is wild that there's... I'm so scared that I'm gonna like come across like baddies.
Hmm. There were X's back here that I could have done, right? I think in the mushroom
I
area.
think so.
Yeah, there's one.
Hmm. Just a bunch of wood.
That was like a little positive, like 5 pieces of tin altogether.
Yeah, it's really dope when you come across like those little like pockets. This is wild that there was like all of these like all like the bridges and stuff here.
Mm-hmm. Finding traces of other civilization.
All right.
You swung all down here. How many bridges do you have left?
37, but I have a thingy with me so I can make
Okay.
a bunch more. I just have to set my bench down.
I need to come use that and make some then. Just throw together a quick stack of 65 or so.
Me. How many should I make? Having like 144 is good. Hey, Griff. It's really good. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. It I was able to get my copy through like the bounty, but like it's worth it to pick up.
Yeah, it's really, really good. I'm enjoying it quite a lot. Also, hello and
Yeah.
welcome in.
I wonder if I just like build out, but I won't do it.
Build out. What do you mean?
Where did this put me? Oh, I see you.
Oh, hey. Oh, gold.
Oh no.
Useless.
We're like gold.
I'm sure at some point we'll find a use for it. We'll be like, oh, thank goodness we have all this gold. But
Right. Where is
now
this?
It's just disappointing. I would much rather have tin. Where are we map-wise? Oh, we're getting real far south. Not there's anything wrong with that, but...
I kind of feel bad that we didn't get to show off the mushroom cavern, but
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, I'm gonna take all of it.
I might find another one. I doubt there's only one mushroom cavern in the game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Good old invincible shovels.
I know, it's so hilarious to me.
This is gold too, I think. keep seeing more and more shinies.
Yeah. Oh, you can kind of tell the coloration of them though.
From afar?
Like, because I have them right next to each other. Like, I have gold, like, next to me and then tin on the other side. Like, the gold has, like, a goldish tint to it.
Interesting. Oh, I just found ancient gemstones?
Wait, we've gotten those before, yeah?
Yeah, but I just found some of these clay walls.
Oh.
Like, I think that's the first time I've mined any. I don't know about you.
Oh, sure.
Munch, munch.
I should have made food.
Are you low? You're running out of mushrooms?
Well, I have 24.
Mm-hmm.
I just had to eat a whole bunch after I got hit really hard.
Sure, yeah. Wait, oh, this is over here is where you've been, I think. It's faster for me to just mine through here and connect these passages than it is for me to go all the way around.
Oh. Oh, like to get to me, you mean?
Yeah. You relatively directly from... Yeah, okay, I see you. You can have one of these.
Think.
Actually, it's pretty much all I have.
That's okay. Thank you. That'll help me.
Wow, we're real far down here. Where was the path that we crossed? Oh, way back up there. Oh, yeah, we're way outside the thing's trail now. Finished the game? Nice, Sammy. Congrats.
Oh, congrats.
That's dope. Whole bunch of stuff over here.
Yeah. Oh, that's gold. That's also gold. This isn't, though.
May as well grab the gold over here, shouldn't we, or no?
Yeah. Oh, is it not?
I don't know.
No, it is. That was, yeah. What? Oh, I think someone's trying to scam me on Discord.
Oh. The old Discord scam. There's been a lot of scams going around lately.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
You can get those with shovels too?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's sparklies over this way.
Oh, what's over here? Oh, just one of the glowy thingies.
Oh, a box. Nice, 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 nice. Oh my god, another big... What the heck?
What? I was gonna cheese it, so we saved our... Although I guess it's probably gonna use probably the same.
I like the idea, though. I'm sad I didn't think of it.
I didn't use as many.
Well done. Be a shame if we ran out of the wood we need to make those.
Mm-hmm.
Returned, how are the adventures so far? They're going pretty well.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. We're pretty far south. I can't show you because I'm not streaming.
Oh, I can show off the map here in a second. And actually give a bit of an overview. I feel like we've accomplished quite a bit tonight.
Yeah. Look at all this tin up here. I've already mined like 5 pieces.
Oh, nice. There's a bunch right here, too. Okay, so if I pull open the map here, yeah, we're way down there. So we're way, way down here. And so prior to tonight, let's see, we didn't have any of this path done. This is all new. This like inside section here. We had this like outside thing here, but this inside section is new. This kind of inside section up here is new. And we also built a railway from here to here so that we can quick travel from our base to our sort of our other base. We've kind of made 2 now. So I don't know, I think we've done a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Finding more and more up here. None that way. Where else can I find? Should eat something, I guess. Game. You right. Sustenance is important.
It's true. Oh my gosh, I'm to 84.
8410?
Mm-hmm.
You found way more than I have. I'm at 34.
That's not bad.
So we're at, yeah, we've got a lot overall. Time for you to play Siberia 3. Heard it's not as good, especially technically, so you think you might just use a guide? Yeah, that's fair. If you just
Oh,
if you're just
yeah.
looking to get through it for the story so that you can be good to go for the new one, I mean that's totally valid.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just so excited about that railway. That's gonna be so cool. Like, especially like once we've like,
Oh my god, what is
I don't know, like if the
this?
map just keeps going, like if it'll just continue to generate forever.
I found something interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you want me to come to you?
If you'd like to. It is, as far as our current tools are concerned, another kind of indestructible wall, but different from the other one we found.
Oh.
And it's like,
is this?
it seems like metal of some kind. Also,
Do we
looks
think
very
that this
deep.
is like?
This could be the edge of the map, maybe?
Did that just answer my question?
Maybe? Yeah, it just swings up around here in a big circle. This could be some sort of a limit. Is there just like an open space all the way along it?
Like,
Well, gets to some water here. Yeah.
oh, is there?
Yeah, you can just barely fit around the bottom there. That kind of makes me think that it is like a map limit, and like things don't spawn right up
Oh,
here,
like
kind of thing.
That's kind of wild.
Oops.
Oh, did we just do it again?
Yeah. We'll make sure to just be chill so we don't discover anything on this stream. Proceeds to find the edge of the map.
Oh no.
Lots of
That's
sparklies
okay.
with inside of here, though.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, it's our first spot where we can't just keep walking. Just wall up that way.
Yeah, I think that it's like.
Back in the...
Oh. It's okay.
Lots of sparklies. New.
Oh no! Look at these. There's like stuff on them.
Yes, but is that just like what it looks like?
I don't know. It seems to go on forever, so I think that it must be the edge of the map.
It does seem to go on forever and loose. I mean, it's not like uniform, but loosely it looks like it's gonna work a way around a big circle around our center area.
Mm-hmm. Part of me wants to go in and see, like,
Go in where?
then the map isn't as big as I thought it was.
No, it seems. Well, it's if Actually, it's not. So if you're looking on my stream right now, I don't know if you are, but like
Mm-hmm.
I'm fully zoomed out. The way this is going, it's probably gonna be like something kind of like that, like a big kind of circle. Which it isn't the full area, it's true, but
Yeah.
the zoom I think takes us just far enough out that we can sort of see the whole thing at once.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe we do something with those 3 statues and then this wall disappears or something.
Oh no, maybe.
This is sort of the limit of the core.
Oh, I got a leaf fossil.
A leaf fossil? Like you just dug it out of the ground, or where'd you find
Yeah,
that?
there was a digging spot. I guess we got to keep a good eye out for that. Oh, you could come up here where I am.
Okay, 1 sec. Where are you? Oh, back down. You went to the left there. Newman. Do we use that to evolve the caveling skull into a? It's a.
Yeah,
It's.
it's like a full camp.
We're gonna raid it and take all their shit.
No, I don't want to leave it because I want to show it off.
Oh, sure. Good call.
I'm sorry. I know that.
No. It's gotta be thinking about the content. I understand.
Yeah.
I feel like my game's starting to bog down a little bit.
Oh, do you? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh gosh, yeah. Heck.
Oh, what
I
are
adjusted.
Okay, no, we don't want to be here. I don't know what those glowing larva pulsy things are, but I think they're going to explode. If I know anything about video games, those look like they will explode.
Oh no! Watch out! Watch out!
Okay,
I was trying to put up the walls as fast as I could. I'm sorry.
No. That's a good idea. I agree. We should seal this whole thing right off here, and so just past where it turns the corner, it gets.
Haha! Can't take this torch, can you, little bitch? Try to get me, you fucker.
We will return here when we have ranged combat.
Yeah. Oh wait, let me look at the valuable proof of a once flourishing environment, is what the leaf fossil says.
Interesting.
Oh, I got another triangle trinket.
Oh, dope. I hope it'll run okay for me back in our normal area, and it's just like for some reason being way out here makes it.
Yeah, did you want to look at the settings that I have or I can tell you what I did?
Yeah, maybe at some point. I think now's probably a good-ish time to wind things down.
Yeah,
regardless.
for sure.
Or maybe after we run back to our. God, we're so far from home.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm glad we. It doesn't really take that long. Although, do we have enough food for all this running? Grab the. If we need to, we can stop and make a cooking pot.
Yeah.
Okay, but we know if the tin we just all gathered up runs out, there's lots of stuff within sight of this place.
Right. Yeah.
So if we come back down and follow the edge and then just like mine in, we can get tons of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's kind of scary up there.
Oh yeah.
Eating while running.
Just a quick snack on the go because you're late for class.
Do we have to go up or is it still down this way?
Still down.
Okay. And then is it up?
Up here, yeah. Meow.
And then our bridges.
Our dual bridges. And up in here, yeah. And we've got. Oh wait, I have this whole stack of spicy tulip food.
Oh, nice.
Spicy tulip salad, rather.
Mm-hmm. What's up here? Oh, that's right. I should just like block that off. Be like, it's not anything.
Nope, not here.
What?
Here. It's kind of hard to find. Okay, thank you. Ah, yes, another bridge, and then up along the edge here, and yeah, the spot again.
Ah, yes.
And then from here, yeah, okay, we keep just swinging upward.
Oh, that's where we met. Yep. Oh, God.
Back to the trail. Oh, up this way, up this way.
Oh,
okay.
no.
Have you been over there before? That's that other area, isn't it?
Yeah. That was pretty funny.
Someday we'll have a rail tracker on the entire outside of that rim.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
And like a bunch of spokes heading in towards our base at the center.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and there's the mushroom cave just over there to the left.
Yeah.
Dope. Little moss caves? Yeah, they're nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a shovel thingy at some point.
Oh, nice. What a trek we've been on tonight.
I know, this is wild.
Oh yeah, this big area.
Oh, yep. And I think this is like the
slime heavy area right below our base, basically. Ow. Dodge. Let me through.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that you got through and I was like, oh no.
Safely home. Oh, into bed. Yeah, I need to heal too. Oh, I should close the door. Sorry. Nice.
There you go. Perfect.
Oh, well, this is fun. We made tons of progress.
Yeah, we did. That was pretty cool.
Okay. Thank you so much for hanging tonight, chat. For some chill building and exploring and mining and stuff.
Yeah, it was a fun time. Yeah, thanks for vibing. I appreciate y'all.
We've got a ton of resources for whatever we want to do the next time we play.
Mm-hmm.
So much tin. Oh, you're most welcome. Thank you for being here. It was lovely having you.
Yeah, it was awesome. Thanks for vibing with us. Pardon me.
Let me just quickly go make sure that the intended raid recipient is live still.
Seems to be the case. Ooh.
What's she playing?
Dreamscaper?
I think I've heard of Dreamscaper.
Hmm.
Oh, yes. That's... I downloaded a demo for that like 2 Next Fests ago, but I didn't get around to trying it out. But it looked cool.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Looked really cool. Okay. Well, then, chat, we are going to go hang out with Ash, who is celebrating today her legal name change going through,
Mm-hmm.
which is awesome because that can be a real hassle sometimes. So,
Yeah.
and for
Been
our
a long
raid
journey.
call, yes, it has. So for our raid call, I think we're going to do heart. What did I say I was going to do?
Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, Jay. Mm-hmm.
There's a few different ways to spell this name. I got to make sure I'm doing it right. Look at the post. Yeah, okay. So we're not going to use any of my own emotes tonight. We're just going to use this for the raid message.
Yeah.
So let me get that up and running. The raid has been created. Oh, I see it. Okay, the raid is going. If
Nice.
you'd like to come along and you
Nice.
don't see yourself being pulled in. Okay, no, it looks like it's already pulled everybody in.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, there's the raid call. Thank you so much for hanging tonight. I love and appreciate you all. What is it, Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to use your own
Yeah.
note emote? Nice.
Yeah.
No, that's good. That's a great use of it. Friday. I might stream Sunday. that's
Oh, yeah.
that's that. Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I would play, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I'll come up with something. But thank you all for hanging. I appreciate having you here. Please take care of yourselves. I hope you have a great rest of your evening and get some excellent rest whenever you call it a night. Thanks so much to Picto for joining us
Yes.
and playing some Core Keeper.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you specifically wanted more of this, we'll be playing it again, I think, on Picto Stream Thursday during the daytime.
The raid's almost done.
Yes. Thank you for the heads up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I love you all. Thank you so much. See you again next time, and take care of yourselves. Okay. Have a good night. Okay. Audio is turned off, so we're off the air.